The machine gun roared, and for the next hour, Audie Murphy stood alone against the German assault. He cut down entire enemy squads, forcing them to retreat and regroup. German tanks aimed directly at him, shells exploding just yards away, but he didn't stop. At one point, shrapnel tore through his leg, but he kept firing, his face blackened by smoke, eyes burning from gunpowder. He called in artillery strikes over the radio, giving coordinates while still shooting. His calm voice amazed the operators. "They're right on top of me," he said. "Drop it right here." He was literally calling fire on his own position to stop the enemy advance. The burning tank destroyer was now engulfed in flames. The heat was unbearable, but Murphy stayed until he ran out of ammunition. When he finally jumped down, limping and bleeding, he gathered what was left of his company and led a counterattack. By the end of the battle, they had pushed the Germans back and held their position. When it was over, 50 German soldiers lay dead or wounded. Not a single American tank remained intact. But the line had held, because one soldier refused to run. Audie Murphy's actions that day earned him the Medal of Honor, the highest military decoration in the United States. His commanding officer later said, "He saved our entire unit. If he hadn't stood his ground, we'd all be dead or captured." But Murphy didn't see himself as a hero. When reporters asked how he managed such bravery, he answered quietly, "I just got mad. They were killing my friends." After the war, Murphy struggled to return to normal life. Like many veterans, he carried the invisible wounds of war, nightmares, sleepless nights, and guilt for surviving when others didn't. "The real heroes," he often said, "are the ones who never came back." Still, he tried to move on. He wrote a book about his experiences called To Hell and Back, which later became a movie, and he played himself in it. The film made him a Hollywood star, but fame never changed him. He remained humble, living simply, often donating money to help other veterans. Despite the applause and medals, Audie Murphy could never escape the memories of battle. What we now call PTSD, long before it was understood. He urged the government to take mental health seriously for returning soldiers. In 1971, at the age of 46, Audie Murphy died in a plane crash. He was buried with full military honors at Arlington National Cemetery. To this day, his grave is one of the most visited in the entire cemetery, a reminder of the small man with a giant heart who once stood alone against an army.